Okay. I think majority of you have joined, so we can start. First of all, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay, turn on your camera, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Okay, turn on your camera. Okay, what about others? Turn on your camera. Snigdha, Vinisha, Ashwath, Rohit, turn on your camera.
Yes, sir. Just a second.
Okay, until then, let's start discussion of chapter chemical effects of electric current. Okay, from the first question, what is LED? Write it in its full form. What three liquids that conduct electricity? So don't answer now. I will ask one by one and then answer. So, Vinisha, can you answer? What is LED? No, Jitender, can you answer what is LED?
Full form, sir.
Both. What it is and what is its full form?
Sir, LED is a
Okay, tell me its full form.
light emitting diode.
So from light emitting diode, you can like conclude from the full form only that it is a kind of a
It is a kind of a bulb, sir.
bulb which emit light,
Light.
right? Yes. Write three liquids that conduct electricity.
So can I?
Okay. Yes, sure.
So acidic, basic, and salt solutions.
Okay, very good. So,
Sir, can I get one?
what, right?
Sir, water with dissolved ions.
Water with dissolved ions. Very good.
Sir, and also, sir, I also wrote sulfuric acid. Is that also right?
Okay, you can write sulfuric acid, correct? Because it contains H2SO4, which itself is H2 plus and SO4 minus. Okay, but don't go over those complex answers, because if you write these answers in your exam, then like it will be a little bit problem. Only write the examples which are given in your book. Okay,
Okay, sir.
fine. We can write three type. Okay, LED, I have explained you that it contain semiconductor. Okay, so LED is the semiconductor device
which
which
glows when which glows when when electric current is passed through it.
very good, you can write that also. Okay, which glows when electric current is passed through it, like Ashwat said, which glows when electric current is passed through it. Okay, and the three examples you can take: acid,
Copper
base, and salt.
sulfate, hydrochloric acid, and
Basic and salt solution.
tap water.
So we can also consider rainwater.
Okay, rainwater also. Can you
Sir,
tell me the nature of rainwater? Is it normal, basic, or acidic?
uh, sir,
A
it's
lit-
salt.
Normal.
little to acidic.
Salt.
Yes. So the rainwater, which the precipitation, we actually say it as, in normal language we say rainwater, but it is actually a precipitation which is coming from the sky. So that is little towards the acidic nature. Okay, the rainwater is little towards the acidic nature. Okay, copper sulfate, tap water, rainwater, acids,
Bases.
okay, very good. These are some of the liquids that conduct electricity. You can also say a distilled water.
So distilled water does not conduct electricity, right?
Correct. Okay. I'm writing this as a whole. Distilled water mixed with salt.
Okay.
So this is, you can take it this example also, because it is given clearly in your book that we the distilled water starts conducting when we put salt in it. Okay, fine. Any doubt in first question?
No, sir.
No. Then second question. Okay, let me ask this to Dhriti. Dhriti, can you tell what is tester?
Sir, a tester is an object that tests whether electric current is passed through the circuit or not.
Okay, very good. So instead of object, you can say it is a kind of device.
Yes.
Device which is used to find conductivity of a material. Instead of this, you can write it a more simple definition that it is a device which is used to find if a material is allowing electric current to pass through it or not. Okay, so these specific terms like the tester, the device, okay, the electric current, and if it is allowing it or not. So these kind of, if you use these kind of terms, and you can write anything in your own language, so it will
Sir,
won't
can
be a
we also
problem.
write a tester is a device used to detect passage of electric current by checking the conductivity of a material?
Perfect, it is also good. Okay, okay, fine. Then write an activity to show that a liquid conducts electricity. So I think most of you have done it correct, but those who haven't done it correctly, check the example given in NCERT. So it is a basic activity which we have started with this chapter, like activity to show that a liquid conducts an electricity or not. We take a beaker. Okay, in that beaker we have what kind of solution? Can anyone tell?
So acid.
Yes, we can say take acidic, we can take tap water also. Okay, we can
We
take
can take
vinegar.
any acid like from the lemon or anything.
Correct. Okay, lemon, vinegar, we can take that. Okay, fine. Now we have done first question, second question. Now third, how will you test the magnetic effect of current? How will you test the chemical effect of electric current? Okay, first thing, the magnetic effect of current. Okay, who will tell me? Rohit, can you tell me how will you test the magnetic effect of current?
Yes, sir. Sir, so we connect a so we connect a wire to a battery, and then we put a compass near that, near the sorry. To make, we connect a wire to the battery to make it a simple circuit. Then we put the compass near the wires and make sure it does not touch the circuit. And we let current flow through the wire. We will see that when the circuit is on, the magnet will, the current flows because of the magnetic field created around the compass.
Compass. Okay, correct. You can say that in we use magnetic compass, magnetic needle in a tester instead of bulb, and we
Yes,
complete
sir.
that circuit, and we put that circuit in a material in which we want to see if that material is conducting or not.
Okay.
If that material is conducting, then that material will allow electric current to pass through it, and we will see a deflection in the magnetic compass. Okay, and if it is an insulating, like if it does not allow electric current to pass through it, then the magnetic needle will not deflect. So you have given very perfect definition. Okay, so that will work if you write it in your exam. Okay, so next is how will you test?
For the second bit, I wrote some other activity.
Okay, tell me.
Yes, sir. Sir, I have written connect the LED bulb to a battery, dip the bulb's metal end into different liquids like plain water, juice, or milk. Notice if the bulb lights up or stays off. Sir, I wrote the observation as the bulb lights up in some liquids, whereas the bulb does not light up in other liquids.
Okay, but this definition won't work in place of chemical effects. Okay, we are talking about chemical effects.
No,
The
sir, not
Sir?
for chemical
effect.
effects. I wrote for the second one, not the third question.
Okay, you wrote for the second question. Okay, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Yes, who was saying something?
Sir, for chemical effects, we can write about electrolysis or electroplating, right?
Yes, you can write electroplating. That is perfect example of chemical effect. Okay, you can write electroplating like in electroplating, chemical effect take place in which a new kind of substance is formed. Okay, and for the basic, let me write for magnetic effect. You use magnetic. Yes, of sample tester. Okay, else you write in your own language. Then chemical effect, that it is asking that how you will test. Okay, how you will test the chemical effect of current. So if you are performing an experiment in any kind of liquid, okay, and if you observe that there are fumes, there are bubbles, or there are what, color change,
Change in color.
then this is evident then that chemical effect is taking place. Okay, so what the basically chemical effect tells us, that there is a formation of new kind of material. Okay, new kind of material when electric current is passed through something. So what is this new kind of material? Let's say if you are passing electric current to a liquid and fumes are coming out. Okay, if the fumes are coming out, this fume were not essentially there. Okay, actually when we pass the electric current, then these fumes are producing. That means a chemical effect is taking place, a new kind of substance is forming. Okay, and if you see bubbles, so bubbles itself were not essentially there, but when you pass electric current through it, the bubbles are forming. So they are telling that the chemical effect is taking place. And same is for the color change. Okay, essentially if there is a liquid, and after passing an electric current through it, let's see one example of chemical effect through color change. There are some experiments. Actually, I don't remember, but we can search in. We can search in. Okay. Okay. We were searching for chemical effect.
color change can be observed in like copper. If you dip an iron nail in copper sulfate, it will be
Mhm. Okay, okay, the one which was there in your class, right?
Hello students, in this activity we are going to demonstrate whether potato can conduct electricity or not. For this activity we require a 9-volt battery, two connecting wires, two copper wires, a LED bulb
Okay, this is the same activity which was
is
there in
connected
your
to the
book,
negative
NCRT book.
terminal of
Okay,
the battery. So now with the help of the alligator clip I am going to
in which we used
connect it
battery,
with the
we
blue
used
copper
wires,
wire and
and
that is
we
going to
have used
complete the
LED.
electric circuit. So let's see what will
And there is
happen.
a sample of
Okay,
potato.
children, we can see that the LED bulb is glowing, which means that the circuit is complete. Electric current is flowing through the circuit, which means that electric current is
So
flowing through the potato, and it proves that potato is a conductor of electricity. The LED
okay,
bulb is
here the bulb
glowing,
is glowing.
circuit is
Okay,
complete.
can anyone tell what does that mean?
It means that
then potato is a
potato
conductor.
has some charge carriers present in it, that is
Potato is a
Conductor.
Conductor of
conductor.
electricity.
Yes, it is allowing electric current to pass through it.
ions which are helping to take the current from one place to another. So let's have a closer look to our electrolyte, that is the potato. We can see that the blue color copper wire, which is attached to the negative terminal of the battery, around it some bubbles formation can be
Okay,
seen. Whereas around the red color copper wire, which is attached to the positive terminal of the battery, greenish blue spot can be observed around it.
okay. In this potato, you can see that on the left terminal there is some greenish color. Okay, some greenish color is forming. In the right terminal, there are some bubbles are coming out. Okay, so this tells us that there are some kind of chemical reaction which is taking place, some kind of chemical reaction. Okay,
After continuous flow of electric current into the potato, I am going to break the electric circuit by removing the alligator clip.
mm, there
So
are
here
other
I am
kind
removing
of
the
chemical
alligator
reaction also. Let me show what
clip,
chemical
and we
reaction you
can
will
see
encounter in your high classes. Mm, chemical reaction, right? Mm, chemical reaction. Okay, it is not working. Wait a minute. Okay, no. So I will show it in the next time. Okay. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir,
Yes.
you're audible.
So I think the multiple sharing was not working properly. Okay, so are you clear with this now? That chemical effect in chemical effect, fumes, bubbles, or color change take place. Okay, there. I think one experiment. If you have done the litmus test, have you done litmus test?
Yes.
So what happened in the litmus test? Can anyone tell?
So
No?
when we dip a litmus paper in an acidic solution, it turns red. And when we dip
Okay,
it in the basic solution, it turns blue.
blue. Okay, very good.
So there's something
So,
called a pH scale which determines how acidic or basic a substance is.
perfect, perfect answer, Snigdha. So, the pH paper, what we use is pH paper, and it has like this. I can show. I think I can show this. Okay, the pH paper is normal. Okay, the one which you can see here in the yellowish color, it is pH paper. But when you dip it in a liquid, so these are different color composition, which tells us that what is the value of pH. If it is somewhat this, okay, let me take this picture. Okay,
Sir, I wrote this for chemical effect. I put it in chat.
okay, you wrote chemical for this. Okay, very good. So if you get this color, okay, these chart is for the identification of value, that what is the value of pH when you dip. Okay, so initially we use this pH paper. This is a pH paper. Okay, the normal color of it is some yellowish. But when you dip in a liquid which has pH of 2, which is acidic, okay, the what is the scale of pH? The scale of pH is 1 to
Sir, 1 to
14.
14. From 1 to
Okay,
6, it is acidic. From 7 is neutral, and from 8 to 14, it's basic.
very good. So in the this between 1 to 7 it is acidic, and between 7 to 14 it is basic. At 7 it is neutral. So this is the pH scale. So when you dip this paper in a liquid which has pH of 2, then it will turn this color. Okay, the some dark red. Okay, some what you can say, purple color. This one. Okay, so this pH paper is used for indication. So this pH paper, if this pH paper is turning into some different color, can I say that it is some chemical effect is taking place?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Why? Because there is a change in color. Do you know from what the pH paper is made up of?
No, sir.
So pH paper is actually made up of some algae. I think this is the correct spelling. So it is made up of some algae. Algae are unicellular organism. So with the help
Why
of
do they
these,
change the color then?
so when they are okay, basically it is not a normal paper. I have written this name algae. That means these are not normal paper. They are made up of some organism. Algae is a kind of organism which is a unicellular. I think if you have heard about unicellular, then it's okay. If not, then we
So
will
which has
learn about
only one cell.
which has only one cell. Very good. So these are unicellular organism. Like us, what kind of organism we are?
Multicellular.
Multicellular.
Multicellular. Very good. So likewise, there are single cellular organism also. So algae is a kind of fungus. Okay, the blue green algae. I think pH paper is made up of blue green algae. Okay, so you can take it as algae only. So the manufacturers, what they do, they have taken algae and they have made a paper out of it. The algae is an organism, so when it is reacted different kind of liquid, so its color change. Okay, so it is the property of algae. Like you can take an example of which organism, the organism which changes color. I know its
Chameleon.
name, chameleon. Correct. Okay, I know its name in Hindi. So in
Cricket.
cricket, perfect. So in Hindi we say it as Girgit.
Sir, can we use any algae or some special kind of algae?
Only some special kind of algae only. Okay, like chameleon, you know that it changes different color. We cannot use like there are not much animals which can change these variety of colors like chameleon. So likewise, there is a specific kind of algae which has the property to change color when it is dipped in specific kind of liquid. Okay, different liquid with different pH scale from acidic to basic. So it is a uh, specific kind of fungus. Okay, so you cannot take others. Like if you dip a normal paper in these kind of solution, you won't get anything.
So is it a
Okay,
fungus or
Sir,
algae?
that is because yeah, litmus is an indicator. So like it is an artificial indicator, such as there are other kinds of indicators as well, such as phenolphthalein or something. I don't have a clear idea, but so these are classified into two: natural and artificial. So litmus comes under artificial indicators.
correct. And natural the turmeric, haldi
Turmeric,
we
yes,
say,
yes.
haldi turmeric. So turmeric comes in natural
So shouldn't
indicators.
this come under natural if it's made up of algae?
So the algae itself is a natural, but when we have used it to make a paper, so it have become an artificial, isn't it?
Since
And
it's
So
sir,
processed through artificial methods.
yes, it is processed through artificial, correct. So
is it
pH paper,
algae or fungus?
it is an algae. Forget about fungus. It is an algae. Okay. So pH paper and turmeric. Turmeric. What is the spelling of turmeric?
Turmer, I see. M-U.
Okay, something like that. So turmeric itself is natural. We do not process it artificially. We do not, humans don't only like make it powder form, but apart from that we don't process it. Whereas pH paper is processed. Okay, so that's why we say it as artificial. Turmeric is natural indicator. Okay, so the purpose of me explaining pH paper was to tell you that this is an example of chemical effect where there is a change of color, so it is chemical effect. Fine. So we are done with third question. With how we will test the magnetic field and how we will tell the chemical effect. Now we are at the fourth question. Define electroplating. For that, I will tell Vinisha to put some light in this. Vinisha, are you there?
Yeah, sir, I'm there.
Okay, can you tell me what is electroplating? No, you can tell it in your own language. You do not have to be specific about the definition. Okay, Karthik, can you tell what is electroplating?
Electroplating is the process of coating a metal over any other object through the application of electrolysis.
Very good. So, question number four. Electroplating is a process in which we coat one metal by another metal.
Sir, can you
Okay,
tell
or
electroplating is a process by which we coat, no, process by which we can coat a desired metal on another metal
okay, perfect.
by hydrolysis to prevent corrosion and for
No,
decorative
not
purposes.
hydrolysis. Hydrolysis is a different thing. In hydrolysis, there is a breaking of water molecule. Whenever you break H2O, okay. H2O into H plus and OH minus. So then it is hydrolysis. But here there is no involvement of water. Instead, in electrolysis, we use different kind of the medium, the solvent like copper sulfate. Okay, so there is no involvement of water here. Okay, Karthik, can you repeat your definition so that I can write it?
So,
Process of coating a layer of metal over another object through the application
Okay.
of electrolysis.
sir, can we write it as the process of coating a desired metal on another metal to prevent it from corrosion or for other decorative purposes is called electroplating?
Okay, yes, correct, Ashwath, you can write it, and we can write it in category of this, enhance its properties. Okay, so electroplating is a process by which a metal is coated, by which a metal is coated by another metal through the application of electrolysis to enhance its property. So the basic purpose, the main purpose of electrolysis is to enhance the property of a metal. Why we are doing electrolysis? We are doing it so that we can stop the a material from getting depleted, from corrosion, from rusting. Okay, like I have given multiple examples in the last class that we used this electroplating to stop, to save, okay, to enhance the properties of a material, like some.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Okay, ask.
Sir, should it compulsory be coated on another metal or it can be coated on anything?
So actually electrolysis is only talking about coating and coating of a metal. Okay, here we will talk about metal only, whereas the like
Sir,
coating. Mhm.
should it be coated on another metal or it can be coated on anything?
No, for electrolysis it should be coated on another metal.
Sir,
Okay.
electroplating.
Okay, it should be another metal. Fine, otherwise we do coating in other substances also, like I have given example of a wall. In wall, earlier if we don't apply what was there, we plaster. Okay, so we apply plaster in the wall and then we start coloring it. Okay,
Yes, sir.
why we apply plaster? So that it can be saved
Sir,
from.
just like wax can be applied on metals, so where we don't want to electroplate there, we can apply wax.
Correct. So likewise in the walls also, so the walls do not get damaged from the moisture and the water, rainwater. That's why we apply plastering and then we use then we paint the wall. Okay. So electroplating we have done with electroplating. Give one example. Okay, Ashwath, any example
Sir, in rings, sir, like no, sir, for electroplating.
for electroplating?
Okay, sir. Sir, zinc is coated on iron to prevent it from corrosion. Tin is electroplated on iron to prevent it from damaging the food or yes, sir. And gold is electroplated on silver to because it's more costlier and it's to provide it lesser luster. Um,
Okay, fine. These examples are enough. More write about two useful effects of electroplating. So Ashwath, can you tell?
Sir, chromium is electroplated on iron to prevent it from corrosion. It can useful effects is it can provide luster to an object.
Chromium on iron. Okay, anyone else?
Is that considered a useful effect?
Yes, it is a useful effect.
Sir,
Like
we
I
can
told that.
also Sir, we can also electroplate tin on iron because iron is a very reactive metal to make tin cans.
Sir,
No, iron is not a reactive metal actually. Iron
it
is
is
Sir, but
cheaper.
it can provide a like it will react with food, right?
what it can
Like
react.
for example, if we put iron like steel spoons in pickles, sir,
Yes, correct. In
it'll
that
become
respect, we
formed
can say
black.
correct. In that respect, we can say that yes. Who Dhriti told na example of IIT non correct. In that
Yes, sir.
respect, we can say that it can be used for the iron to not react with specific kind of materials. Usually, it is not reactive, but when a material is mixed with some specific kind of material, then it can be reactive. Fine. Tin on iron to decrease its reactivity. Its reactivity.
It is also cheap, right?
Yes, it is cheap. Kind of metal. Okay, what else? Okay, what else? So this tin on iron can be used to store food.
So fake jewelry.
Fake jewelry, correct? But uh, actually, it
Imitation
is
jewelry.
not a useful effect, but it is like it. This is useful for those who want to cheat by selling fake jewelry.
So we can
Okay,
say that it's an example.
it's an example, but we won't say that it is a useful effect. Okay.
Sir, copper is electroplated on other metals to provide vintage look.
Okay, the bicycles we are using. So electroplating is done on the handles of bicycle, isn't it?
Also wheels itself.
Yes, sir.
That's the wheel
To
frame.
yes, on wheels also, on the handles also to stop rust or corrosion. We do it on wheels also. Okay, so basically cycles we use it cycles in outdoor activities. So there can be rain also. So in order for the cycle to stop from rusting, we plate with electroplate that the handles and the wheels so that they don't rust. But after if you place your cycle in the rain for many days, do you see corrosion or not? Do you see rusting or not?
No, sir.
Why not? So
So
this
because of
electroplating is to
coating.
stop that rusting for a specific point only. But if you keep on exposing that material to the moisture and the water, then it will rust. Because I don't have my cycle right now with me, but I have like I put my cycle in the stands, and there has been many months I have used it. So due to repeated rain and the repeated exposure to the moisture, so the like the chain and the rim which is electroplated, it got rusted. So it if we have electroplated a material, so that does not 100% guarantee us that that material won't be rusted, but it is for the safety only that if you do not expose it if you do not expose it much to the moisture, then it won't get rusted. But if you have placed that thing in the water and the moisture to a repeated flow of water and moisture, then that will definitely going to rust. So if it is going to rust, so that means which material is used in the wheels? Can you tell?
Sir, iron.
Steel.
Iron.
Iron, correct. So iron is used. Fine. Any doubt until question number 4? Any doubt?
No, sir.
So in fifth question, ordinary water conducts electricity while distilled water does not. Wait, let me ask this to Ryan. Can you tell why this happened? Ryan, are you
Sir, can
there?
you? Yes.
Yes. Fifth question, ordinary water conducts electricity while distilled water does not. Why?
Um,
No. Can you tell
uh,
about the distilled water? Like we have discussed about distilled water. That okay. Let me repeat it again.
it
Okay.
is because water is once again. I'll tell them to mute. Okay, yeah. Because distilled water is like the pure, um, like the pure form of pure water,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
the normal water we have, it has minerals and all those, and it conducts electricity.
Sir, may I?
Yes, sure.
Sir, the distilled water does not conduct electricity because it does it does not contain ions.
Correct.
Sir, can I
How?
add on to that?
Yes, add.
Yeah, so sir, ordinary water mostly can contain acids, bases, or any kind of a salt solution as well, and these are known to be able to conduct electricity, whereas distilled water, which is pure, does not contain any of these, so hence it cannot conduct electricity.
Very good. Very good. Both Vanisha and Snigdha, your answers are correct. Ryan also, good try. Okay. So distilled water is a pure water which does not contain ions or salt or minerals. Whereas tap water, or we say it as normal water, it conducts electricity because it has presence of ions, salt, minerals. Okay, fine. Why do we need a magnetic compass to test the conduction of electricity? I think this is kind of what repeated in third question. Okay, so can anyone tell why we need magnetic compass?
Sir, magnetic compass can detect even weak current, sir, because it can detect very weak current also.
Okay, very good.
It can show some deflection even when less current is passing.
Mhm. So the magnetic needle is very sensitive to magnetic field. Let me tell you this with the help of an example. So first of thing, do you guys know the unit of magnetic field? The magnetic unit of magnetic field strength.
So is it the same as gravity or something?
No, gravity is the acceleration. The one you are talking about, gravity. Gravity, there are two things associated with gravity. Either it is acceleration, which is g, its unit is meter per second square, or force, the force of gravity, which is in the units of Newton. But right now I'm talking about magnetic field strength. Okay, so you will encounter this unit and all in the higher classes, like in 11th or 12th. So the magnetic field strength is represented in Tesla, TSLA-T. So we represent magnetic field by T. Okay, got it? Tesla. because this magnetic field was like discovered by Tesla, the Nikola Tesla. Okay, so we use the same unit. So basically, the Earth magnetic field. You guys are clear with this fact, right? That the Earth also has magnetic field.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Anyone still in doubt that the Earth has magnetic field or not? In yesterday's class, we have seen the auroras. Those are only due to because of the interaction of the solar wind and the magnetic field which is present outside the Earth. The magnetic field is surrounding Earth. So basically, the value of magnetic field of Earth is of the value of 10 to the power minus 4 or something like that. Okay, we can say B equal to. I am taking B as the value of magnetic field as some 5 into 10 power minus 4 Tesla something. Okay, let me confirm it. Value of.
So what is B?
Or I'm taking just a constant B as a value of magnetic field. Okay, you can write it as like this also. If I it's magnetic field. Okay, so value of nano. Nano is very small, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Nano 9, 4, 5. Okay, it's almost same. So given as 6.5 into 10 to the power minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, almost 5. Okay, you can take it as 10 power minus 5. So you can imagine the value of this as 10 to the power minus 5. That means it is something like that. If I put minus 5, then 0.0000123 4 and 6 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, Tesla. So this is the value of Earth's magnetic field. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. Is my camera open? Okay, I think.
No, sir, we can't.
Okay, I think there was some problem with the connectivity. Wait.